Hi, and welcome to The Actor's Journey. I'm Stanley Livingston. If you're watching this DVD, you're probably an actor searching for credible information related to launching a career in the entertainment industry. The business side of the industry can only be explained by relating the hard-earned experiences of those individuals who've actually gone through the process and succeeded on some level. Only those individuals can truly decipher and demystify the business for someone just starting out. And that's what the Actor's Journey Project is all about.
My whole career has been looking for the weakness in the wall that stands between you and the rest of your career.
It's not a question of wanting to be an actor, it's of having to be, because it's just that demanding.
You can't think you want to be an actor. And it's the truth. You got to know it.
You have to be tenacious, you have to be bold, you have to be innovative, and you have to be creative, and you have to be relentless. Just relentless.
Your job as an actor is not acting. Your job as an actor is to get a job. You have to approach that as a business. You have to work at that 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day to get a job.
Work breeds work. Yeah, absolutely, you need to work where you can, get a reel, and more importantly, get experience. You've got to be proactive about this and get out there and try it.
It's tough. I mean, you learn your craft in one sense, but this other, the business sense, is an entirely different deal.
It took me a while to realize that this is a business, and you can still do your work inside that business.
We tell this to people over and over. It's called show business for a reason.
The better you are at realizing that aspect of the business, the more success you're going to have. I mean, I don't think talent is the #1 criteria for success in this business. The #1 criteria is knowing how to deal with the business elements of the business.
Start to be a student of the business. Start to understand it. Accept that you're talented. Know that you're talented. But realize that if you expect that an agent is going to work for you 100% of the time when they're only getting 10% of your wage, then you're really naive. You have to work the other 90% of the time.
I'd never sat back and waited for the phone to ring. I never sat back and wait for my agent to call me.
In order to live in this business, you've got to live by your wits. I never expected anyone ever to help me.
I like to say, if I'm to be, it's up to me. You can't depend on other people to validate your life. You can't depend on other people to make things happen for you. You and your attitude is what's going to make things happen for you.
I really think that you have to, again, investigate everything you can before you go into something. And the more areas covered and the more that's studied, the better off you're going to be.
Listen, acting and writing too, it's a tough business. You get a lot of rejection, and it's not fair. It's not a fair business. But if you can accept that, and the people who are the most successful are the ones who can roll with the punches.
The majority of people, it takes years of hard work. It takes years of dedication. It takes years of rejection.
But it takes a lot of patience and a lot of belief in yourself, and you go through tremendous self-doubt.
You're perpetually marketing yourself. You never sit back and just say, okay, my career is in drive and I'm just gonna, take the steering wheel and keep it steady.
Your first job and your first agent I think for a lot of people, come because you've networked and you've met somebody and you feel they see some kind of quality in you.
You start honing your craft, you start learning what it's about, you start learning what acting's about. You try to get around other actors, you try to get around people that are doing something that you like.
The more films you make, the more you work, the more you just love the process.
Love the process. Love it to death. Love the auditions. Love the classes. Love the callbacks. Love the process of getting where you want to go.
I do whatever it takes. If it's a phone call, if it's a fax, if it's an email, if it's a meeting, if it's a documentary film, I'm here.
Get into an acting class. Investigate amateur theater, little theater in your vicinity. Get Drama-Log. Get the papers that publish open readings. Go to them. Read. Find a partner. Prepare scenes.
Always find, you know, the hottest professional training facilities where people are actually working in the industry as they're working in this particular training program.
I tell people, start where you are, trying to do theater. I'm always pushing this theater, and I guess they think I'm crazy. But I guess, of course, it worked for me. You know, I wanted to be, you know, just an actor that I wanted to know everything about it.
If you want to act, do it. Find a small theater company. Audition for them.
There's never a such thing as a wasted audition. So what, I didn't get the call back or the job, I got seen.
There's a lot of independent pictures that are just phenomenal, that are great, and people have made tremendous careers doing those. Johnny Depp, for instance, does all those like little quirky pictures.
If you really love what you're doing and what you're about to do or what you think you're about to do, you, I think, are willing to do whatever it takes to get there.
If that's what you really feel in your heart, and you have a plan, if you really feel that, then man, you should just go for it.
The breaks usually don't come from where you expect them to come. They come from the left, the right, they come as curveballs, and you do have to adopt this attitude of you know, going through every door that opens.
I make a laundry list. I still to this day make a laundry list of things I need to do. And it ain't brain surgery, but when I start doing what's on the list, I start crossing it off the list.
What I have learned is that in terms of marketability, you know, they look, first of all, for established names that are going to be a draw, that they know are bankable. People will pay to go to see this movie because so-and-so is in it. But they also look for fresh faces.
I love working. I love working in this business. And I think you have to fall in love with this whole thing.
Do it for the right reasons. Don't do it to become like a star. Do it because with all of your heart, that's what you want to do.
You've got to put it out there. Maybe it's a sort of mental telepathy.
If an actor wants it and wills it and puts it out there every day, everywhere they go, I'm an actor, I'm trying out for this. I'm an actor, I'm looking for an agent. If everybody around you and everybody in the world knows that this is what you want to do, this is who you want to be, and you're damn good at it, and you're going to make it happen, you can make it happen.
You don't take your eye off what it is you want, and you go after it. And I'm telling you that there is, and you never know where it's going to come or what size it will be or exactly what the key is going to look like, but there is a door that you will be able to open, and you will be able to live your dream.